Okay, you can pretty much figure out what B has to be by inspection, but more formally, because you can't always do this easily by inspection, you take this value of A and plug it into either of these equations and solve for B. So I'm going to take the value of A and plug it into this equation. I get 1/2 plus B equals 0. Subtract 1/2 from both sides and you get B equals negative 1/2. Now if B is negative 1/2 and A is 1/2, then this equation is satisfied. It's this one. Well, yeah, if A is 1/2, you get 1/2. Well, let's check. We check this in the equation A minus B equals 1. We get 1/2, plugging in A and B, 1/2 minus negative 1/2 equals 1, and 1/2 minus negative 1/2 is 1/2 plus 1/2, and that certainly is 1. So we can take this as checked. Now this is what you always do when you solve simultaneous equations, okay? So this works. The other way, of solving the equation, well, I'm not going to go to the other way of solving it yet. We'll do that when we need it. But I'll just say, you could solve this equation for A. You get A equals negative B, right? Then you replace A with negative B, and you get negative B minus B equals 1, so B is negative 1/2. Plug that back into one of the equations, and it works. It doesn't always work out quite as nicely as this one, but we'll get to an example of that in a minute.